starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. And for the Clippers, Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle, and it's Harden in at point guard. Well, we've got some games behind us now, Doris, and at this point of the season, what has caught your attention so far?
I mean, for me, BA, it's always about what players have made the leap. Which ones have refined their games by the hard work they put in the offseason. And for me, boy, a number of guys have really taken big steps.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Dunn outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, a confident shot by Dunn. That jumper has come such a long way.
Outside White. Outside Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. A nice shot by Walsh.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Dunn. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, no good. Collins passes to Harden. Now here's Zubac. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
White finds Brown. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Collins passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Collins outside. Collins a screen. Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Count the basket.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area. Just drops it in softly.
The Clippers lead by 4. Leonard outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got 7 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
To the paint. Here's Kata. He's guarded by Zubac. And the bucket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Harden. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Dunn outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Brown. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Walsh. White for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Kata. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And it wasn't only his scoring, the intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Harden, good.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
Pass to Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
First free throw is good. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper, has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Hauser, he's checked in for Walsh. And both free throws good for Brown. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Boston, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
You know, for the Celtics, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now here's Brown. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Leonard pulls down the board.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And then Harden with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pritchard from outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
And here's Harden. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Done outside. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. 5th best, Boston.
You know, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Nice ball movement by Boston. White for three. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Collins. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Outside, Brown. Four on the clock. Outside White. From the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Dunn. Again, Los Angeles.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a 10-point game. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you guys.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Los Angeles. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Dunn. Boston also changing it up. Tillman's checked in for Queta. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Hauser passes to White. And there's the drive. There's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
The Clippers lead by 8. Now here's Bogdanovic. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Simon's outside on the wing. Hauser fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Leonard, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is up. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Celtics trail by 8. Kick out to Brown. Over Leonard. Brown, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Here's Lopez. Leonard, right side. Outside Jones. Launches a three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Lets the three fly. Boston pulls it in. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Now here's Simons. He had a big outing in that Jazz game as well. Again, the miss by Boston.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Here's Bogdanovich. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Clippers lead by 13. Simons deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the layup.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard passes to Lopez. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Here's Simons. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Derek Jones. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Simons. One shot.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lopez, the screen on Simons. Fades. Leonard finds Bogdanovich. Shoots over Simons. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Pritchard in at the one. Now here's Simons. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions. Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Now here's Simons. Over Bogdanovich. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Derek Jones.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming, and Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
That free throw no good. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
And he sinks the second. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Leonard passes to Lopez. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. Fades and shoots. And it's in there. Leonard's got 20 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bogdanovich against Simons. Off the mark with a little step back Jay.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here's Jones. Rebound Boston.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. His first shot coming late. And the basket by Tillman.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Now Bogdanovich. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Tillman. Shoots from 12. Yep, that one goes. Tillman's gotten his second bucket. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. Jones sets a screen. Here's Sanders. He shoots it. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Boucher. Pass to Simons. The 3-ball. Drops in the 3. Simons has got 9.
And this is why you want Simons on the floor. I mean, he can really stretch it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Boston also changing it up. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's White in for Simons. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Harden. And here's Jones. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Garza's checked in for Tillman. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Sometimes you anticipate that contact is coming and you have to take it. Nice job by White to hang in there.
Now here's Harden. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Celtics have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Garza. Here's White. Here's Boucher for three. Rebounded by Lopez. Los Angeles leading by 7. Bogdanovich with it. Three-pointer, Harden hits the trifecta. Harden's got 13.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Outside, Brown. Back to White. Boucher, a screen on Bogdanovich. To the inside. Outside Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Harden. And Boston again with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Harden drawing the double team. Leonard for three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 8. Boucher passes to White. Now Pritchard. And here's Boucher, defended by Jones. Outside, Brown. The three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Outside Jones. Leonard with a screen on Boucher. Jones from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got his second basket of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. And it's done in for Bogdanovich. And the Celtics also making a change. Cadis checked in for Garza. So it's Boston now. They trail by 11. Outside Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. White looking it over. There's a screen. Fires for three. Oh, how about White from the next time zone?
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Collins outside. Pass to Leonard. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 10. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Back to Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
So strong, so tough. He meets the Zubac, absorbs the contact, and goes right through it.
Now here's White. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And you look at the number of shots he blocked, almost single-handedly changed the game.
The Clippers lead by 12. On the wing, Harden fires the three. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Brown, and stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. He launches a three. The shot by Dunn, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Up top, Brown. Collins defending. Brown passes to White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Here's Leonard. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Leonard's got 24.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pritchard, the pass to White. Outside, Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, B.A., he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
Now here's Collins, coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
He was everywhere in that game. Never stopped working. Even racked up 3 blocks.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
And Boston has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
To the middle. Collins. And Collins with the jam.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam.
2 minutes remaining.
Celtics trail by 15.
2 minutes.
Pass to Boucher. Now White, defended by Dunn. Now here's White. Defense is right there. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. 1:21 left in the first half of this game. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Again, the Clippers score. Celtics trail by 15. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. White on the wing. He's got 10. Boucher finds White. It's Brown on the wing. Oh my goodness! Brown would not be denied!
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Outside Harden. Leonard inside, defended by Brown. Good work there as it goes. Leonard's got 28.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Keita. White for 3. No good that time. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. Damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Arena Entertainment.
Hi, everybody. Kawhi Leonard displaying excellence yet again. The board man has been on fire.
Kawhi's showing us why he's considered one of the best at both ends. He's been efficient on offense and disruptive on defense. His claws, get it, Ernie? His claws are all over this game.
Yeah, he considers himself a fun guy off the court. But Kawhi...
Oh, I got it, fun guy.
Oh, yeah, he's all business when he hits the hardwood. And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. The Houston Rockets will be playing against the Nets in Brooklyn. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Yeah, that's Zubats just carving out space with that big frame.
Pritchard, the pass to Keita, out to the right wing. Outside Pritchard for three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Harden. And he lobs it up top. Zubats with the steal. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Harden, the pass to Dunn. Now Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 17. White, good. White's got 12.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Collins outside. Harden from outside. Boston pulls it in. Keita's got 4 rebounds now. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And here's White. 12 points for him. Outside Pritchard. Back to White. The 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Harden. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside, Brown. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down low. Keita gets the bucket. Keita's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Dunn outside. Leonard outside. Takes a 3. Boston pulls it in. Keita's got his 5th rebound in this one. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to White. And here's Pritchard. Left side White. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Zubats.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Back to Collins. Now here's Zubac, defended by Pritchard. Leonard for three. Offensive board. Zubac out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Boston on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Clock at 6. Harden against Pritchard. Harden can't hit. Celtics trail by 15. Back to White. Outside Pritchard. Back to White. Here's Walsh. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Collins inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around.
When I look at the Clippers, they've really been floundering so far. I mean, I think everyone is really surprised at what a struggle it's been.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together, and it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. White, the pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Collins. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Celtics trail by 15. Hauser outside. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
The high-value three-point opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This guy's a threat from anywhere.
Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Second personal, first team foul. At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard. Shooting 1.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Outside White. Pass to Keita. Now here's White. Back to Hauser. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional 5s are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
Now here's Pritchard. He has 7. Brown passes to White. Over Harden. White can't hit.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Brown against Leonard. Outside for Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Celtics trail by 15. Outside White. No good on the triple.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And rejected.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
Here's Brown. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Collins outside. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. So it's Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Boston. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Zubats. Jones comes in for John Collins. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dunn. Tillman's checked in for Boston. So it's Los Angeles now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over White. Rebound Boston. And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 8.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Leonard up top. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Outside White. Pass to Tillman. Hauser outside. Here's Pritchard, defended by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hauser from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Harden drawing the double team from outside the arc. And there's Leonard on the assist by Harden. Leonard's got 38 points.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
It's Tillman, high post, working on Lopez. Brown passes to Hauser. Here's Tillman, covered by Lopez. And here's Brown for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Bogdanovich passes to Harden. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Again, the miss by Boston. The Clippers lead by 15. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside to snap the cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Hauser's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Boston. Boucher's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Shireman comes in for White. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. Sanders, the pass to Bogdanovich. Batum outside. Pass to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, the crafty veteran Batum. Throughout his career, he's been a terrific passer at his position.
Here's Shireman. Here's Tillman, covered by Lopez. Here's Simons. The three is up. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Sanders. Puts up a three. Boston pulls it in. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tillman, covered by Lopez. Simons outside. And here's Hauser. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the paint. 1 second left. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Jones. And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? They're gonna try to help and tag. You gotta make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you gotta like what Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Don't rush anything. Very solid advice.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Anthony Simons out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Sam Hauser. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Tillman in at the five, roaming the paint. And yep, it's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Now here's Pritchard. Hauser outside. Now Pritchard. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, that's about the mobility of Chris Boucher and the feel of the spot to roll to on the floor. Nicely done.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Boucher. Yep, count it. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Tillman. Simons with it. He gets it in there.
Digging deep. Simons to the hole himself.
Here's Sanders. And here's Leonard, defended by Hauser. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outside Pritchard. Simons outside. Takes the three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds in the game. Shakes him. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, my goodness. Showtime from Derek Jones Jr. There are very few who get up as high as this guy does.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Simons against Bogdanovich. And he goes in for the dunk.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Coming onto the court is...
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Leonard looking around. Spins. Yep, that one's good. Leonard's got 44.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
To the middle. Here's Minot. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Brown. Shot by Leonard, no good. Celtics trail by 19. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Simon's shot is good. And that's 15 points now for Anthony Simons. Outside Harden. Now here's Leonard. With the 7-footer. And it's good. 2 points. Leonard's got 8 here in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Brown. Looking to get it going. And Brown with the stuff.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Pritchard against Harden. Jones with a screen on Pritchard. Harden drawing the double team. Lopez. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tillman. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Simons outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Now Jones. Leonard outside. Boston pulls it in. Pritchard surviving the D. And stolen by Jones. Up top, Lopez. Jones finds Christie. On target from range. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Now, this is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Simons. Christie with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Leonard passes to Harden. Lopez, the screen on Pritchard. Back to Leonard. Now Christie. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Simons against Christie. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Jones. And it's Dunn in for Christie. Boston also changing it up. Keita comes in for Tillman. And Derek White subbed in for Simons. Now here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
Jordan Walsh.
Celtics trail by 19. And here's White. Outside, Brown. Back to White. Inside. Here's Kata. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Dunn outside. Back to Harden. Leonard outside. Offline with a three.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
How about some of the throwback hoops today, too, guys? Not just getting into the low post, but doing a great job converting those chances.
And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Zubac, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Make no mistake, with that frame and that touch, Zubac's a tough cover in close.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Ivica Zubac is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
Good on both. Now here's Brown. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Kata. Outside Brown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second makes sense.
Outside Harden. And he makes it. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Kata, pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pritchard from outside. The shot off that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Harden going inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 19 points.
Wow, look at Harden navigate the contact. He does not allow that to slow him down or deter him one bit.
Now White. Stolen by Harden. And it's the Clippers on the break. Kicks it out to Collins. Shoots it from the corner. Boston pulls it in. Kata's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Walsh. Pass to White. Outside Pritchard. Here's Kata. Outside Brown. Oh, the screen set him up. He knocked it down.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. One shot.
Free throw good. Brown.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Now here's Leonard. He gets it to go.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Walsh. Outside Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
Shooting from Austin, Jaylen Brown at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And both free throws good for Brown. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. That misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Outside, Brown. Done with a steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And what a huge performance it was for Kawhi Leonard.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Yes, sir, with the 3.
You like how Derek White scans the floor, always aware of where the opportunities are. Nicely done.
Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Shot's no good. Tries it from 7. Yes, it's good.
Let's go.
Now Los Angeles with it. Harden with it. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
James, this team seems to be clicking. What's been the key lately?
We're just more aggressive. Guys are getting it, and we're playing much harder. It's a good win for us. Continue to build and continue to keep our swag up. Great team effort for us.
It's up to you to keep them aggressive. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.